This is probably one of the most anticipated videos that I've been dying to upload for months. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alex Ray and I make cool car videos, sometimes at least. You picked the perfect video to watch because this video is filled, yes, filled with exciting things. I woke up this morning, the fly god himself, not me, Mr. West Side Gun just dropped his newest album, and of course I'm gonna be playing this in the video, so you guys can enjoy that, but that's not what the video is about. We are also gonna be diving right into a detailing video for a very special car that you guys have seen in past videos. But that's not even the best part. The best part is you all are gonna witness greatness. I'm gonna be taking my dad to go meet Alex at SpageSport because he's got a surprise. And it's the surprise that you all have been waiting for, and I've been waiting for. You guys are gonna lose your marbles, okay? You're gonna lose your marbles. It is the one-of-one, world-class Spage Sport dry carbon fiber hood for my E90 M3 that had all the greatest inspirations from Motorsport 24, some stuff that we've been looking at for World Time Attack cars. This is probably one of the greatest hoods ever built for the 2008 to 2013 E9X M3, and I can't wait for you to see it. So strap in, let's get this show on the road.
Conductor.
I see Steven. So this is a special delivery. Steven is with his family right now and they're actually going to Center Island, but he has some special parts for me that I obviously need to pick up. So you guys are gonna see what that is. I have no clue. And actually we should give him a little bit of a pull. What do you got for me? Hey guys!
Got a little surprise here.
You got a little surprise? Oh!
One of one!
One of one. Guys, the worst thing just happened. I was driving, crack. Oh man. I'm sorry, Matt. We suffered a casualty. The car looks great though. Damn. All right, so we're gonna be cleaning the inside of the car first. I actually like cleaning the inside first. It kind of sets the detail off right. But let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, that hasn't been cleaned in a while. Yikes. Okay. All right. Oh, and let's see the trunk. That's where the trunk button is on these cars. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yowza. Okay, Matt. When was the last time that you cleaned this trunk space? I mean, you can tell that he likes to track, but yeah, I'm gonna take everything out first, put all the coins in like a Ziploc bag, get everything all organized, and then once everything is out, that's when we can start cleaning the inside of the car. Vacuuming usually takes about, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half if I take my time and get every little speck of dirt. So let's get started.
Ain't that the word on the street? It has the best shit.
All right, so I wanted to go the extra mile for Matt. So I pulled all the extra covers and stuff, and all of that is gonna be fully cleaned. And look, it's really, really dirty in there. I don't know what that is, but all of this is gonna be cleaned. I've been going at it now for about an hour and a half vacuuming, and let's take a look to see the progress. So as you guys can see there, the carpet is looking mighty, mighty fresh, okay? The only side that I have not done yet is the driver door section. As you can see, it's still kind of junky there, but again, vacuuming for the most part. There's a couple of things that blew in because the windows are down. Vacuuming the car is probably one of the most crucial things to do. It's the first step and probably the most important step because you want it to be really perfect. I mean, there's nothing nicer than seeing a clean carpet, right? A great tip that I have for you guys is when detailing your cars, I personally don't like it wearing anything sharp, be it a belt buckle, jeans, a sweater. As you can see here, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and that really ensures that nothing, if I'm kind of close or leaning on the paint, obviously try not to lean on the paint, but if I have to, nothing is sharp that's touching it, okay? So that's a really important step. But I'm gonna get back to vacuuming the last side, which is the driver's side right there. And yeah, as you can see also, we have the steamer. This is the VX5000. It's a commercial grade steamer that is gonna help pull off a lot of the dust and the grime that's built into the seats. I'm gonna diaper wrap it so that way it's not, you know, warm steam blowing onto leather. You never wanna do that. But this should help bring back the life to the interior, which is what we're aiming for. And Matt specifically said, Alex, don't worry about the interior. It's gonna get dirty anyways. But I wanna show him how nice his interior can get. And that'll be more pressure for him to keep it clean always. So today is a new day. I just woke up. My dad's waiting for me. We are on our way to go pick up the Home Depot van. Let's get the show on the road.
Conductor, we have a problem. Now I have news about my CD player.
Conductor.
We are here at Spage Sport with the Home Depot van. Love that thing. Alex! What's going on, my man?
How's it going?
It's going. What do you got for us today?
So, I guess we got a hood for you.
A hood?
A hood.
But not any hood.
No.
A one of one.
The hood.
The hood.
The hood.
Okay, and before we show them what is to my left here, that's all, they're gonna get a little sneak peek there. This was the stock hood.
So this is the hood you dropped off with me. And since you said I could cut it up and do anything I wanted, that's what I did.
Wow.
And
yeah, because these were not all there.
No, this was, and you had the stock, remember those stock holes, I guess?
Oh yeah, the OEM vents. Yeah. You can kind of see a little bit of the shape.
A little bit of shape right there. So that had to be deleted. All these vents had to be grafted in.
The roundell's gone.
Yes, exactly.
That's sacrilegious, by the way. The BMW guys are gonna hate me for removing the badge. So you took the stock hood, you kind of revised it as we wanted. And again, the theme is we wanted to have a very motorsport look.
Very motorsport and very elegant.
Yeah, this is like, look at the level of detail.
So this is all handmade. I could have done this on the CNC. It would have been a pain because it's actually larger than the table size on the CNC.
Right.
So I just opted to do everything by hand, which I really enjoy doing.
Wow.
All of these radii, olives.
Wow. That's the mold.
This
right
is
here.
the mold here, yes.
So how do we get from this to this?
So basically, what we did with this is we prepared it all better than the way you see it now. It's obviously taken some damage, but what we do at that point is we seal it all and add a flange. So you can see the mold is a few inches wider than the hood, right?
Okay, yeah.
So what we do on the hood, which is known as the plug, we add a flange, which will allow us to do the vacuum bagging on the entire surface of it. And that's how we make the part. So what we do is we make the flange, we gel coat it, we fiberglass it, and then we pop it off, and that's where we get this.
Wow.
And then this sometimes needs a little bit of work. That's where a couple spots are patched up.
Yeah.
We did the aero catch.
Latches.
The latches, yeah, they're a little bit recessed now into the hood.
Oh, okay, wow.
So that's why it's a little messy there. We had some stuff going on there.
Yeah, and that was actually a great idea that we did the aero catch recessed. That was Alex's idea, just to give it a very subtle, because usually people will just stick it on top and it's
sticks
like,
on top, and you have that 1/8 inch of, you know, the aero catch sticking above the hood. And it's not too hard to just recess it under, and then you have a perfectly flat surface. So that's what we did with this.
Very
and
nice.
I love it.
Again, attention to detail, this guy's the best. Okay, so then after this, there was some sort of bagging process. But how does the bagging process work if we were to just look at this
Okay,
piece?
so basically what happens is, firstly, we prepare the entire mold. We do a mold release, which is a wax coating. And then we apply the carbon into it. So this is, well, the hood is approximately 3 to 5 layers, depending on the area. So that's one of the benefits of carbon, is you can manipulate it, you can add, you can take away some spots, and you can put the strength where it needs to be. So for this hood, we laid all the carbon in, and then there's a few other materials that go on top of the carbon. So those are the materials that allow the resin to flow through the entire carbon piece.
Yeah.
After that, we seal the entire thing with a tape, and then we vacuum bag it. So we have, this is just a diffuser, I guess, like you can show.
Wow.
This is all bagged and infused, so that's exactly what goes on. It gets bagged completely dry, and then the resin gets introduced into it through the vacuum system.
Wow. Yeah, this is next level stuff. And I guess that's the vacuum.
Yes, that's the vacuum pump. That's the catch pot. So that's a precaution to not let the resin, if there's any resin that gets sucked through, it doesn't go into the pump and kill it.
Wow.
So that's just like a catch pot which catches any excess.
Wow. And this is a massive wing for one of your clients, eh?
Yes.
You sell wings. What's the name of the wing that you've deemed it?
It's the SP012, so the SP012.
Wow. Yeah, this is
And that's
massive.
basically just because it's a 12-inch cord and SP for Spage.
Yeah. Good, good. And I've been dying, and I think some people have been dying to ask you, what does Spage Sport mean? Why the name Spage?
Is, what is the word? It's a portmanteau, and that is the combination of words. So it's space age. It's a portmanteau, Spage.
Cool. Very cool. So Alex, are you ready to show us what you got for us?
Yeah, man. Let's take a look.
Oh. Come on. Come on, man.
There you go.
Holy smokes. Wow. Look at the chevron down the middle with the no roundel. The attention to detail with these little lip guards. Oh my goodness. The recessed arrow catch. Holy smokes.
I actually have one here. I can show you.
The V8 bulge is still intact. Oh my God, look at that. Incredible. This, okay, so how long did this take you to do? How many working hours was this?
Working hours? Way too much.
Way too much. But look at the end product.
In terms of a number, like, honestly, probably about 80 to 100 hours total time.
Wow.
And that's because a lot of it, you think of all the steps, right? So we have the very first step, which is making the plug.
Right.
So it's not just taking your hood, which was just an OEM hood, making a mold of it. That's easy.
Right.
This is, let's integrate some vents, let's smooth it all out, let's add this, let's add that.
Yeah, guys, it really did not look like, if you have an M3 E9X platform, you know that the hood does not look like this.
Right. So that's why there's so much time into a project like this. Each step of it is a massive amount of work.
Right.
You have the plug where, you know, tons of time goes into making the mold. There's a lot of time as well. And then we have the actual carbon part, which is possibly the most tedious task of it all.
Yeah, wow.
We just wanted to do an outer skin, but you wanted to retain the rear hinges, right?
Yeah.
So what we did for that is, I'll flip this upside
Of course,
down.
yeah, of course. super light. Either you're really strong or that's super light, or probably both, eh? Look at those pythons.
Well,
oh, wow. Yeah.
so these are the pieces that we made for the inside. So it's not an entire inner skin that we did for this hood.
Yeah.
It's just these rear sections. And
Yeah.
the reason for that is this is enough strength for the hinges to grasp.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I wanted to keep this as light as possible. And
Exactly.
and I'm not really, guys, I'm not really worried about rain because I don't drive this vehicle in the rain at all, not in the snow, none of that. So even if I have to wash the car, you know, water can get in through the vents, but I'll probably put like a towel or something over the engine just to be safe. But yeah, this is spectacular. And again, that's the reason why we did not do the full underside mold of everything, because it just was unnecessary. And this will probably pull out the most heat. And how much does this roughly weigh? So like the stock hood, we're gonna say it's around 22 to 25 pounds OEM, I think.
This one is 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
10 and a half. The rigidity is
10 and a half
massive.
pounds.
10 and a half pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, yeah. Do that again. Holy smokes.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a rigid thing. It's not just, most single skin hoods are prone to quite a lot of flex because you don't have a structure, right? It's just a single skin.
Right.
And this is the same thing. It's a single skin. So we did add a fair amount of excess carbon, some foam cores in there.
Okay.
Just a bunch of things to keep the entire rigidity up to par.
Wow. And what's the verdict for you?
The verdict.
Do we paint it or do we not paint it?
Oh, you know my answer.
Oh, I don't know your answer. What's
You
your
do.
answer?
Mine is always leave the carbon exposed.
Oh, it
Clear
does.
coated, not clear coated, but I don't know. It hurts me so deeply when I see a painted piece as beautiful as this. But it's your car. So.
Oh, look at the details. This is just spectacular. Holy smokes. And you know, the thing is that we were toying with a couple different hood ideas. There was two hoods that we were looking at. There was the Motorsport 24, one with the deep dive planes, but not a lot of vents. And the other one didn't have the deep dive planes, but it had tons of vents.
Tons of little vents.
Tons
right?
of little vents, yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex felt, and I agreed with him, that this was a better approach where we don't have to have as many small intricate ones, because this just looks so much better than that.
It looks better and it's more functional, right? The more small vents you have, the more you introduce, what would you say? Like blockages, right? Each vent is a sort of deters the airflow.
Yeah.
Where with these, you have more space for the air to evacuate.
Right, wow. And like, look at this from this angle. Wow. And that's like super, super deep, which is just spectacular. Oh man, I'm so excited. I feel like I wish the car was here. We'd install it today, but this is just incredible. You really outdid yourself on this,
Thank
Alex.
you,
And
thank you.
again, for those of you who know, Alex is one of the best carbon producers definitely in Canada. And if you want to reach out to him, whether you want his special wings,
splitters, diffusers, those are the main things that we do kind of to order, but we can also do crazy one-off custom things.
yeah, the attention to detail is just second to none. And you know, it's nice to support people that are passionate, and Alex really is passionate about his craft. And if you guys want, check him out. I'm going to post his links over here somewhere. And yeah, Alex, thanks for doing this.
Absolutely,
a lot of hard
man.
work. I'm so excited, and we're actually going to be doing a vlog in the next couple of weeks to go support Alex because he is being commissioned to drive a very, very interesting car.
It is.
What's the car?
It's a Honda Civic, which might
Honda Civic?
might not be that interesting.
Doesn't
but,
sound that exciting.
Well, you know,
I gotta see it though.
You gotta see it. You gotta see
So if I gotta see it, that means that you guys gotta see it too. But again, give us one little hint. Power. Because a Civic, you think, 300-400 horsepower, maybe at the most if it's
that's
done
a pretty capable build at that point.
Capable.
This is in the realm of 600-700 horsepower, sequential transmission, slicks. A lot of carbon, not my carbon, a lot of carbon. So it's a really, really capable car.
Wow.
Very exciting.
And just to give you guys a sneak peek, I'm gonna insert a clip right now of Alex shaking the car down.
That was the first time I've ever driven on slicks. But overall, crazy.
Yeah.
Car's very crazy.
So we're excited to see him shake down the car and put in possibly fastest time of the day. That's the goal.
That's always the goal.
That's always
the goal.
All right. Well, we're going to let Alex get back to work here. Again, thank you for stopping by and watching the YouTube video. My dad and I are going to go return our favorite Home Depot van back. We hate these things, by the way. But again, thank you, Alex. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Always, always, always. And again, as you know, Alex is going to be doing the full dry carbon wide body kit for my Subaru STI in the hopefully near future. It's going to be a lot of money. It's not my main priority right now, but I got to save. My dad's in the other room. He's listening. So I will be saving a lot, but I'm really excited for Alex to do it. We actually have the doors up there.
The doors are up there, yeah.
And yeah, you know what? It's so important for me to support my friends and support the people that actually really care about what they do. And again, I really want you guys to check out Alex at SpageSport. He's just a great person and he does really special products. All right. So take care and thanks again for tuning in.
Ain't that the word on the street?